And we move right along now to the mixed team gold medal match, which should be equally as interesting and entertaining. And again, you'll have the host nation taking to the stage here at the Museum of Modern Art. But first, it is the team from Italy that came out of qualifying ranked 4th. Italy with a good strong week, beating India by 4, then took a tiebreaker by 2 from the United States. And it's going to be Marcella Tonioli and Federico Pagnoni. We've gotten so used to seeing Marcella along with Sergio Pagni, but in this case today it's Federico Pagnoni. It'll be interesting to see how those two work together.
Yeah, Sergio and Marcella had that one year where they basically didn't lose.
They were unbeatable.
Like, yeah, it was 2013, I believe. They won the World Championship together, and every World Cup, I believe.
And a warm welcome, of course, for the team from Colombia. Colombia qualifying 3rd this week in mixed team competition. Sara Lopez, Daniel Munoz getting by Great Britain by 6, defeated the Dutch by 5 and Malaysia by 3 in the semifinals. To wind up here in the gold medal match, Sara Lopez, 21 years young, and Daniel Munoz, 27 years old. Of course, Sara Lopez, #1 in the world, and Munoz, 17th in the world. And we're just about set to go here on the mixed team gold medal match.
And this is an important match for Sara as much as it was for Crystal, the match prior, just to feel out the final stage again. They both shot the team round, but conditions have changed a bit, so they're going to use this as a precursor.
Things,
yeah, it's a good thing to be able to get on the stage and just get that experience in, and hope that you can come out the next time and just shoot arrows and not worry about everything else that happens on a final stage.
Sara Lopez certainly looked comfortable this morning in the women's team gold medal match. Colombia winning that one over the United States, and she will start things off. Averaging 9.6 per arrow.
And I would say for her in the individual final, if she can come out and start strong, 29 or so, it'll be a good match for her. If she can't find the 10 ring because of wind or whatever, gets a little rattled, that'll make things interesting.
Munoz, Daniel, drills a 10.
Yep, right down the pipe.
Good start for Colombia. Immediately applies the pressure to Italy and Marcella Tonioli, who has been around the block quite a few times. Experienced veteran, 29 years old.
And if I was over on the practice venue, I'd probably have my bow sighted in for a right side 10 ring.
Just anticipating.
Yeah, just split that right side because everything's moving left right now. Sarah's, Marcella's, they both went out the left. The only shots missing out the right are shots held upwind. Even that, left side X ring on that one.
So Sara does what Sara does.
Yep.
Munoz catching the line. Back-to-back 10s.
Very quick release there. As soon as he came off the thumb peg, basically it was a millisecond and it fired. So he's got his release set pretty hot. That could be scary sometimes.
Just outside the 10 ring.
Good X to close.
So Colombia with a 1-point advantage, 39-38 over Italy. Munoz and Sara Lopez staying well hydrated. It is a little bit warm. It's wintertime here or getting to be wintertime, I guess you should say, in Colombia, down by the equator, but it is nice and warm out here. And
it did not feel like winter to me. And
no.
Carl, both of us being, Utah residents, this is like middle of summer for us with a lot more humidity than we're accustomed to.
And we're closer to the sun, so it's a little bit more intense.
Yeah.
Of course, these archers will be in the shade. They already really are in the shade.
Yeah, we've actually got great lighting conditions, a little bit overcast skies. That helps a lot.
I was going to ask about that. Would you prefer a day like this where the lighting is flat as opposed to a day where it's bright sunshine?
Absolutely. You know, in China, when everyone had such a huge qualification round, we had flat light most of the day. There was one end, like half an end, where the sun peeked out and lit up the targets, and that was actually the hardest end for me. I think the flat light, a little bit of you know, consistent helps bring a little consistency through what you're seeing through the peep sight, and that does help.
So Italy trailing by 1 will shoot first over on target number 1. Marcella Tonioli, 14 World Cup medals on her resume. Won a mixed team silver medal at the 2013 World Cup Finals in Paris with Sergio Pagnoni, and she sticks it in the 10 ring. Federico Pagnoni. Just below the line. Pagnoni trying to emulate what he did a year ago here in Medellin, winning a mixed team gold medal. And Sara Lopez down the middle.
Yeah, excellent shot there. I mean, you can almost see it just in the follow through.
Now Munoz.
Big one there. Picked up another point.
He's one of those Colombian archers who enjoys shooting on his home turf. He had a chance to win a gold medal 2 years ago at stage 2 here in Medellin. Lost to Peter Elzinga by 2 points, but got to that gold medal match.
Yeah, I think that would be, you know, his only final of his career, I believe. But it was right here in Medellin on the windy on the windy venue, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or was it? No, I think it was El Parque Norte.
It may have been. I don't recall. It was.
But I recall it was
here.
a great day for Peter Elzinga.
Yeah.
That was the one thing I remember. It was a good match too.
That was a real crucial pair of 10s there for Italy. I'd say at this point in the match they had to have those. Now they've got to have some help. But I don't think Sara.
I don't think they're going to oblige him.
Yeah, Sarah's not too keen on giving it up.
Nah. Munoz just gets it on the 9. So they tie for the set. And it remains a 1-point lead, 78-71. Or excuse me, 78-77 in favor of Colombia. The Colombian team got to the gold medal match in China 2 weeks ago. Lost to France, so they may be a little bit more motivated, I would think, today. And, of course, have enough motivation with all their friends and family here as well.
Yeah, on the home turf. They shoot well. I mean, they have such a huge advantage with Sara. You know, she is consistently one of the top qualifiers of all the compounders, not just of the females. She was here, the top qualifier. She had a 7-10, which matched Alex Wiffler and I believe it was Stefan Hansen.
Yes,
she had a higher X count.
Hansen, yeah.
Yeah. She had the highest X count, so she was the highest qualifier.
Which will lead to a conversation we'll have when we get to the women's gold medal match. I want to ask you about that a little bit more when we get there.
Absolutely.
It's an interesting, and I would imagine it's the situation has come up before, but Sara certainly is making a strong case and an argument for a match between a man and a woman.
Oh, absolutely.
We have mixed team, which started in 2011, which I think is a very interesting event.
Yeah, and I think the idea is to make the mixed team a part of the Olympic program as well, which I think that's on the docket actually for 2020. I think it's a done deal. Those are big arrows for Italy right there.
Great start for Italy. 2 X's to start off. Trying to put the pressure on Sara Lopez and Daniel Munoz. Doesn't flinch though.
She thought it was a bad one, still caught 10.
Still caught it.
Buen foco. Sensación, sensación. Creciendo siempre. Muy bien, muy bien.
And Munoz doesn't blink either.
Yep.
Literally.
Yeah, what a great shot. I think filming in 4K here today, right?
Hit the roof, getting the great shots. A lot of great shots. Tonioli with another 10.
Good X there. We've had the wind has laid down a bit looking at the trees again. There's almost none right now, so they're able to find their stride a little bit and just try to make shots rather than try to
fight the wind.
Yeah, fight the wind and the nerves. That can really do a wonder on you when you're trying to hold middle.
Pinpoint precision, 10, 10, 10. 4 10s right across the board for Italy. Now, can Colombia match that and maintain the 1-point lead?
Muy bien, eso es.
It is tough when you're thinking, okay, I hope they can give us one more and we can get a little more cushion, and they don't. And you step up and go, all right, I need to put this in, or we're going to be in a dead heat going into the last end.
A little bit of pressure on Munoz right now.
Muy bien.
What pressure? What pressure?
Made it count.
You're talking about that situation. It's kind of like in the movie Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, where they keep looking over their shoulder and they go, who are these guys who are chasing us? They just won't quit.
They won't go away.
They won't go away. Who are these guys?
Give us some ground here.
Giving no ground at all. Terrific match here in the mixed team gold medal match in Medellin, Colombia. Stage 2, the 2016 Hyundai Archery World Cup Tour. And as I mentioned that, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors that brought that to mind. Want to thank Hyundai, of course, a proud sponsor of World Archery. New thinking, new possibilities. Sport Toto, the Turkish Sport Toto, has one goal: let the sport grow. Our thanks to Fila, the official uniform partner of World Archery, as well as Longines. Longines, which will award a watch to the winner of the Precision Prize with Longines, Elegance is an Attitude. And of course, Hoyt, the official bow partner, and Easton, the official arrow partner of World Archery.
Yeah, so what's interesting is this particular World Cup, Longines will award a watch to the women's compounder with the most 10s, and I think that's already decided. I think Sara already has that.
You think?
Yep. So, yeah, it counts every 10 from individual matches and qualification. So, yeah, it should.
She had a good week.
Yeah,
she had a good week.
Qualification almost sealed the deal for her on that one alone.
118-117. Colombia clinging to a 1-point lead here in the mixed team gold medal match. Italy trying to fight back. They've only given up 1 point, and that came in the opening end, but they may have given up another point right there.
Yep, now they need more help. Got to get another 10 here.
Pagnoni pounds it. Now here's Colombia. In their first 12 arrows, only 2 have been outside the 10 ring.
Yeah, they're shooting strong. They're doing what they need to do to keep the Italians at bay and get a win.
It's what you expect. You almost take it for granted. And it's not to be taken for granted, I know.
Yeah, on this field we've seen lesser scores than I think we're accustomed to. We've seen some red arrows and some other stuff out there in the 8-7 ring, and Colombia's not letting that happen so far.
The Colombian Express rolls on.
Yeah, they're going to finish with a very good mixed team score, especially for a gold medal final.
And Marcella's, what could be her last shot, is a great shot.
Had to have that one. If this one goes in, they can put some pressure on them. Got it.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah. If Sara stuffs this one, Daniel's gonna, he's gonna breathe a sigh of relief.
Cool, calm, collected. Sara Lopez essentially salts this one away.
Abriendo, ¿no, Sara?
So
Yeah.
Daniel Munoz needs only a 9 to win it.
I think I heard her say "You're welcome" as she walked off the line.
Enfoque, enfoque, sensación, creciendo siempre. Eso es,
Good
eso es.
enough.
Good enough.
Caught a high 9.
Got it done, and there it is. 157 points to 156 points. For some reason, it didn't feel that close during the match. I don't know quite why. It just always felt as though Colombia was in control of things, and
Yeah, they just never gave anything back.
no,
You know. And once
Not really.
Once they picked up a point, they held on to it. Then they gained another point in the third end and sealed the deal in the fourth end.
they shot 12 arrows, and 9 of them were 10s, and a lot of them were X-10s. So 157-156 victory for Colombia. They led from start to finish, got a 1-point lead after the first 4 arrows, and they hang on to win it. So Colombia denied the gold medal in Shanghai 2 weeks ago by France, comes back, and they win it here in Medellin. And Sara Lopez now 2 gold medals down, and she'll be